And you've just got to grab onto that and trust it and go with it and know you're going to know if it feels right or not. Nobody else can tell you. They can give you ideas, they can give you helpful tips or whatever, and they can try to make it better, but only you can say if it's really you or not. And I think that that's what I struggled with the most over the years, of just holding on to that and saying, no, this is me, and it's okay that this is me.
Absolutely right. That's where your strength lies, is recognizing who you are and what your voice is and what your story is going to be. And then, you mentioned about, oh, you need to look this way or that way. I look at you in this picture, I'm going, this is a very lovely looking lady. Um, you know,
Well, thank you.
I know, the world we live in wants you to be like size zero or
Guys,
whatever,
yeah,
you know.
-4 and
And
10
I'm
feet
just like,
tall.
I would rather see a healthy looking role model,
Oh,
someone,
agree, agree.
there's just, let's face it,
I
we
think for
all
me,
can't be
like,
zero or even 2 or 4 or 8.
well, I think I've always gravitated toward people that I would say look like me, but that just they're real, and at the end of the day, like,
Yes.
that's what I think people care about, is somebody who is real, and just because all we see is this perfect image every day, and we want to see somebody with a zit on their face and like realize that the world's not going to end just because of it. You know what I mean? And I don't know. Like, I see that more now. I think that culture is getting to a place where we accept more authenticity and just the real hard truth at times.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think I mean, especially like Gen X, millennials, like all of that, and even Gen Z, like we've grown up with this idea of filters and perfection and whatever. And so that's a hard pill to also kind of get out of our system of, everybody, not everybody has perfect skin. And even then, like sometimes they have a filter on. So
Yeah, exactly. The important thing is the talent and the story and what you bring to the table, regardless of that. And think about all the things we would miss. Here's your classic example. Maybe you watched it, maybe you didn't. But back with Britain's Got Talent, when Simon Cowell's just kind of like, seeing Susan Boyle for their
Susan,
first time and crossed his arms
yeah,
and just like not expecting much, but then how
yeah.
floored he was that here is this woman who doesn't look so great. But whoa, did she have talent in a big way? I mean, we heard about it clear over here in the States. So, I mean, that's pretty significant. But
I
she
think
would have been
that's one thing I've
overlooked.
also learned too, just it as in with the music industry and just in life, is don't judge somebody too quickly. Like you don't know what that person can teach you. You don't, and that's what I've always tried to learn, um, just with every person I meet. Like, yeah, maybe you don't want to be like that person, or maybe if nothing else, they teach you how you don't want to act, or whatever the case is. But I really truly believe every single person we meet on this journey has something to teach us one way or the other. Like, that time is not a waste. And so I feel like as society, we've gotten it's so quick, and we want to just get on to the next place that we think we're supposed to be, and we miss so many opportunities to grow and to like learn something from somebody.